She just went in for her normal yearly checkup with the pediatrician, and during that exam, he checked her spine and said that he thought that she had scoliosis. After that, he referred us up here to WVU. Felt very comforting with the doctor, with his experience, and he really kept us calm.
She had a little bit of an unusual curve, and even though she might have been a candidate for bracing, the bracing would not correct that. But if you have a bad cosmetic deformity or something like this where the spine's out of balance, it won't result in lasting correction.
Had done some research before we came up here and saw that potentially you could get a brace or the surgery. And so we were hoping for maybe the brace, and then when we met with him, he said that her curvature was too severe for a brace and that she needed to have the surgery as soon as possible. It was a big shock to us.
It takes hours and hours to do because there's so many parts to it, and we have to be very careful that we don't, injure the spinal cord. So I did a lumbar fusion, and so we use screws in the vertebrae, and they're connected with rods that straighten the spine. And then over that area where the instrumentation is, we do a fusion, meaning we put bone graft on the vertebrae so that section becomes a solid piece of bone, just like your femur bone once that heals. But the rod's job is basically to hold the spine straight and still so that the bone can heal.
Anytime you mess with the spine, have surgery on it, it's a pretty major surgery, and there's a lot of things that could go wrong with it, and we're thankful that in her case, the surgical team did a phenomenal job, and there's been no complications after the surgery.
I have better posture than I did before, and it just feels better. I'm taller now, because whenever I had the curve, I was shorter, and then whenever they straightened it, I got taller.
Well, it's like instant gratification. When we're done, we don't have to wait for something else to happen once we're finished. When we're finished, we have the finished product. It's very, very rewarding.
I'm thankful in the end that everything worked out, and we're thankful that she's made a complete recovery. There's no complications, and that she's been able to resume a normal life. We've biked over 15 miles as a family since her surgery, and she's kept right along with all of us and without any issues. It just means the world. I mean, it's so nice to have WVU here for help when it's necessary. And we have the full confidence in the hospital and all the staff and all the doctors here.
They're very nice people. I like them a lot.
Just all the weight off your shoulders has been released to see your child have that major surgery and yet still able to run around in such a short time period. But we're thankful that it turned out perfect for her. It was just remarkable. All of the staff from the beginning to the end, they just really took good care of her. They were very patient with her. They were friendly. They were funny. They really helped her through this difficult time. And it was just a wonderful experience.